Okay, how to use this online training program. The first part of the training is the building the ball Qigong set. So as you go through the videos, there's about 3, maybe 4 building the ball Qigongs on the Vimeo, and there's one video on YouTube for it. Revise those building the ball videos, practice it. What we want is a magnetic feeling. As you go through the building the ball, you go through a very wide range, different sensations pop up. I want you to focus on the magnetic feeling the most. That's the feeling that releases the muscles, activates the fascia, and it's the main door to internal power that we work with. So when you're building the ball, focus on the magnetic. Once you've done that, practice opening and closing the body. So we have the electric and magnetic lines of power video, where we go ball, calf, quad, lower back, chest, tricep, inside of the forearm, back of the hand, and then heel, shin, hamstring, abdominal, back, bicep, and going through the magnetic lines. Open the feet, open the quads, open the hands on electric, fold the quads, the hips, the shoulders, cup the hands and feet on the magnetic, and get used to opening and closing. So we're separating the yin and yang. The chi of the body is going to the extremes. So the electric state, we're expanding, pushing all the joints open. Magnetic state, we're pulling all the joints open. The magnetic state, all the energy is pulling back to the dantian. So you practice separating the yin and yang of the energy into electric and magnetic. Your whole Tai Chi form is built on this energy model, opening and closing, electric and magnetic, the whole yin yang theory. So once you've practiced building the ball, get your lines of power, the heel, shin, hamstring, back, bicep, and ball, calf, quad, lower back, chest, tricep model. That's an optimal line of power, but not all Tai Chi schools use that, obviously. So use the method that works best for you. Most of the people doing this program are instructors, so it's a matter of integrating these principles into your body of knowledge. So you're not necessarily here to learn the inches of the form, but the underlying principles, energetics of the form, the push hands, fajin, etc. So building the ball is the first point. Second, opening and closing, separating the electric and the magnetic. Once you've done that, your standing exercises. Now, for the Tai Chi, I teach people to make the magnetic from the center of gravity down. So we pull the joints open and sink from the center of gravity down. And from the center of gravity up, we lightly push all the joints open, stretch, and emanate the Jin. So your first standing exercise is bottom half magnetic, upper half electric. Now, if you're working in the realms of metaphysics, the changing point is the solar plexus. So it's magnetic from there down, electric from there up. So this is not only in Hermetics, but also in Shingon Buddhism. The water element goes into the lower half of the trunk of the body, and the fire in the upper half. So you separate those two energies at that point. When we're working martially, we do the separation at the navel. So your first standing practice, touch something, touch a tree, touch a stupa, get your mind to expand into that space, open the joints, sink underneath, get the bottom half down, the upper half lightly stretching to create a counterforce. And so the upper half of the body, the joints are pushing open, the lower half, the joints are pulling open, and practice your standing. Your next exercise is your shunting exercises, your stepping exercises, where you go electric, take a step, magnetic, and do your shunt, and then back to electric again. Watch those videos. Then we have different throwing exercises, power stretching exercise for opening the joints, and then apply those to your movements in your form. So if, let's say, you're doing brush knee, you'd electric, power stretch out, magnetic, pull the joints open after pushing the joints open, and then relax, breathe, shake off, and then practice repetitive loops. Watch the videos on that topic. From there you can work through the Fajin exercises, and then just work through the videos in your own order. Whatever you feel you want to study up on. From there you can make sense of the other videos with that as your base. So you start with the building the ball Qigong, separate the yin and yang, get your opening and closing correct, do your standing practice, throwing exercises, power stretching exercises, and then start on the Fajin exercises. Then you can jump onto the Tai Chi videos or the other types of Fajin. Now I'll be putting up all the intrinsic energies, so we'll put about 50 different types of intrinsic energies there, the basic ones of Tai Chi and then a bunch of other ones, and I'll do a video on each one of those so you can develop them according to your feeling and the art you're working. The intrinsic energies, they run on a principle of getting your body mechanics right, understanding the personality of the intrinsic energy and the mental qualities. And the mental space of the intrinsic energy. So we look at those 3 Dantian relationships for each one, look at the metaphysical rules, why it works, how to develop it, and so forth. And that's working more on the more advanced level. Okay, so that's your platform for how to use the training program. If you have any questions, just drop me an email and I'll make a video reply on the channel. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you.